everyone, I'm Denise, and this video is going to be my video entry for the 2015 It Girl contest sponsored by It Cosmetics. All the information will be listed down in the description box below, as well as the link to the It Cosmetics website. This video, as titled, is Your Most Beautiful You. And we all know I love makeup. I love makeup shopping, I love looking up makeup products and makeup techniques. I like applying makeup to my own face as well as other people's faces, because the way I see makeup, it's not just an art, it's a science as well. And don't get me wrong, makeup is there for fun and to enhance your natural features, and of course it makes you look and feel beautiful on the outside. But at the end of the day, when you wipe off that makeup, what really matters is who you truly are on the inside, and that's what makes you beautiful. And I definitely feel like that's something that everybody should notice, because beauty shouldn't be defined based on what's on the outside. It should be defined based on who you are on the inside, how you see things in life, and how you treat others. But I also strongly believe that if there are little things that you can do to make you happy, as long as you're not hurting anybody, you should definitely go for it, because life is too short. And there are a lot of girls and guys out there that love makeup just like I do. I know this isn't the case for everybody, but I personally feel fine going out without any makeup on. But of course I wear it because I like makeup. I like wearing it, I like putting it on, I like taking selfies in it. I'm not gonna lie, I do feel beautiful with makeup as well as I feel beautiful without makeup. Some days I can wear really light makeup and some days I will wear heavy makeup. But today I'm gonna be showing you the makeup products and the beauty techniques that I use to feel my most beautiful me. On the outside, of course. But anyways, without further ado, let's just get started with this makeup tutorial. I'm gonna begin by prepping my skin before applying my actual makeup, and right now I'm using the Ole Henriksen Truth Serum Collagen Booster with potent vitamin C complex, which I really like because it really brightens up my skin, and I like using it before applying my moisturizer, which right now I'm using the L'Oreal Youth Co Texture Perfector Day and Night Cream. And I like using this moisturizer before applying my foundation because it really helps smooth out the texture of my skin, which is really important to me when I apply my foundation because it makes it look nice. And I'm also going to be extending that moisturizer down to my neck as well. And right now, using the Baby Lips from Maybelline with SPF 20, I'm going to be using that to nourish my lips while I'm focusing on the rest of my face makeup. And I'm going to be priming my skin using the Professional from Benefit Cosmetics, and I'm going to be using this much to cover my whole face, but I'm going to be focusing mainly on the T-zone area because my nose gets really oily when I wear foundation, and this is the area where my pores are a little more enlarged, so the Professional kind of just blurs out my pores and help my foundation sit nicely on my skin. So I'm just going to let that set for a few minutes, and with my Beauty Blender, I'm going to go dampen it with water, and I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever HD foundation in the shade N127, and I only use one pump of it to cover my whole face because I don't really use an excessive amount of foundation. And I'm going to be applying that all over my face except for underneath my eye area because I'm going to be using concealer later on, and I don't want too much product to build up because if not it'll crease or it'll look a little cakey, and I don't want that. I'm going to be applying that all over my face and extend it down to my neck, and any area where I feel needs a little bit more coverage, I do add a little more on top. Now, using the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, I'm going to be applying that onto my eyelids because it really helps my eyeshadow stay in place and everything look pigmented. Now, using the Brow Wiz from Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Dark Brown, I'm going to be grooming out my eyebrows, and then I'm going to be filling them in slightly, only to where I feel like it looks a little sparse. And then I'm going to be grooming that out again one more time at the end so everything looks blended out and natural. Now, using an eyeshadow brush and the Lorac Pro de Gold palette, I'm going to be taking the eyeshadow in Shell, which is a matte cream colored eyeshadow, and I'm going to be applying that onto my eyelid. And I like using Shell on my eyelid because it is matte. I like matte colors because it looks more natural, and it's a bright eyeshadow color, so it really helps brighten up my eye makeup. And now, using a blending brush and the eyeshadow in Cafe, I'm going to be using that on my crease, and I'm just going to be blending that in like a bridge motion almost, and then like a backward C motion depending on which eye you're working on, just to kind of give it some more depth. And now, using the Jordana Baked Eyeshadow in Espresso Lane, which is a darker brown color, I'm going to be applying that onto the outer V of my eyes. And then taking the eyeshadow Shell again, I'm going to be applying that underneath my eyebrows to highlight my brow bone. And now, taking this eyeshadow called Pearl, I'm going to be applying that onto the inner corners, which is a shimmery eyeshadow. And now, taking Scotch tape, which took forever to remove, like, girl, what? I'm going to be applying that to the back of my hand to reduce the stickiness of the tape when I apply it onto my face, so it won't mess up any of my face makeup. Now, using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 20 Sand, I'm going to be using that to highlight, which I love my under eye circles, I'm not going to lie. But when I do my eye makeup, I like to use concealer to highlight, to kind of brighten up my face. And using the pointy side of the Beauty Blender, I'm going to be using that to blend that concealer in nicely. And now using my Makeup Forever HD Micro Finish Powder, I'm going to be setting my under eye concealer right away, but then I'm going to follow up with that same powder and apply it to set my whole foundation. Now I'm going back with that tape and I'm going to be putting it on the outer corners of my eyes just to use as a guideline for my liquid eyeliner, and I'm using the Ruby Kisses Never Smudge eyeliner in Carbon Black. And I'm going to let that dry a little bit and then I'm going to peel it off, and you're going to see how sharp my eyeliner comes out. And I'm going to just go in and fix it a little bit because I wanted my wing to be a little longer on that side. Now using the They're Real mascara from Benefit Cosmetics, I'm going to be applying that onto my eyelashes, and I love this mascara because it's super lengthening and it makes my eyelashes look amazing. Now using this Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, I'm going to be using this to contour, and I love how this bronzer smells because it smells like chocolate. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. Okay, so yeah, and I'm going to be taking the Real Technique sculpting brush to just basically sculpt out my face. So I'm going to be contouring underneath my cheekbones, on my forehead, a little bit underneath my jawline, but not too much because I don't want to accentuate too much. And I know it looks super pigmented right now, but don't worry because I'm going to be blending that out with another brush. And I'm going to be using this e.l.f. angled blush brush, which almost looks like the Real Techniques one because they're both angled, but the Real Technique one, it's a lot more dense than the e.l.f. one. I'm going to be using that to blend it all out. And I'm also going to be contouring on my nose as well because I did use foundation on my nose, which I don't typically do, but when I do, I like to give it definition by contouring. And of course, I'm going to blend it out. Now using this blush from e.l.f. and this Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, I'm going to be applying that onto the apples of my cheeks and a little bit on my nose to give me like a blushing look on my face. And I'm going to be blending out the rest of my face. Now using this lipstick from NYX in Tea Rose, which is one of my favorites because it's so natural looking, but it's also really pretty. I'm going to be using that as the final touch. So this is the complete and final look. I like using a lot of warm tone and neutral shades because I feel like it looks more natural and enhances my features the best. Anyways, this makeup look isn't something that I do every single day. Whenever I do go out and I want to look my best and the most presentable, I do like going for this look. And of course, I do have blemishes and dark spots and a lot of imperfections on my face, but I'm okay with them. I really enjoyed making this video and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. If you guys like this video, give this a thumbs up, share this video. If you guys have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!